Kiwi tour is underway here at the post office grounds at Featherstone against Featherstone Rovers, who just 2 or 3 nights ago were playing in the Yorkshire Cup final. Well beaten by Bradford Northern on that occasion, but they are a powerful unit. And the Kiwis tonight fielding what is probably their B team, but there are 1 or 2 players out here who could force inclusion in the Kiwi team for the test on Saturday. 3 Kiwis in this Featherstone side. That's one of them with the ball at the moment, number 9. That's Trevor Clark. And the other Kiwis to look for, Ivor Roparty in the centres and the prop forward Glenn Bell. So the first kick of the match coming down towards Fetal Taiwa, just out from his own quarter line. It's a beautiful night here, not a breath of wind, a good crowd on this lovely surface here at the Featherstone Rovers ground. Ivor Roparty here going for a bit of a run, but he's passed away nicely to Alan Banks. Got it back to Roparty, keeping the ball alive. Featherstone not making a lot of progress, and the tackle finally made. Dave Watson trying to rip the ball away for number 13, Andy Fisher. Now Smith got out of a couple of poor tackles. Here comes Bell. Another one of the Kiwis in the team. Glenn Bell playing it to Trevor Clark. Here's Smales. Little kick and chase. Could go anywhere here. And the Kiwis managed to scramble it back as Alan Banks closed in quickly. So now Trevor Clark. Here comes Bell again. Charging hard. Good run by the Kiwi boy, Glenn Bell. Taken out by Clark. Featherstone Rovers applying all the early pressure here. Number 6 is Smales. Got his pass back in field, keeping it alive. And this time the tackle made. And what have we got here? Another one. Another tackle. It's deemed to be illegal. So the Kiwis getting pained in the early exchanges by the referee. Ian Smales in a handy position. And Rovers are on the board. And they lead the Kiwis by 2 points to 0 after 8 minutes play. 10 metres out from the quarter line. Clark in again. Comes the kick from Bibb. Down towards Taiwa. This is taken out by Dave Watson. Taiwa's with him. George Mann coming for a bit of a run now. Nikau. Good run by Nikau. Kawiti got it up nicely to Sherlock. Here's a chance. Way to Morven Edwards, and the first try coming up. Good stuff from the Kiwis. And fullback Morven Edwards goes in and scores the first try. Good lead up here by the Kiwis. Nice little pass from Kawiti. And then Kurt Sherlock drawing the last of the defence in. And Morven Edwards with a straight sprint to score 15 metres in from the corner. Now Phil Bancroft attempting to convert the try scored by Morven Edwards, and a good kick from Bancroft, whose kicking on this tour has been quite outstanding, and the Kiwis now lead by 6 points to 2. So the first time the Kiwis really got down into Featherstone territory, they're able to convert it into a try. Here's Fetu Taiwa bringing it up strongly and running into a couple of pretty solid tackles from the 2 prop forwards, Bell and Dakin. Wayne Wallace now takes it out. Mike Kawiti, who had a hand in the first try, and here's set Dave Watson into the clear again. Watson's away. Can he out-sprint them? He's looking for support, and he couldn't quite deliver it to Clark, and Clark knocked it on. About 14 minutes gone in the first half. Here's Bell. Oh, he turned and he lost it, I think. Kiwis have it with Kawiti. So now the Kiwis have it back. They're back in possession. Nikau goes in. Here's Bancroft. Out to Clark. Clark can't flick it up. Couldn't get the pass away to Sherlock. And both sides losing the ball. But hello, it's another 6 to New Zealand, so they didn't lose it forward here. Diving through and scoring the try was Dave Watson, number 3. Just picked it up from the play of the ball and simply fell over the line. And that's the second try for the Kiwis, scored by Dave Watson. I'll have to kick it, I think. And the little kick was made through by Sharp. Ball loose. And once again back in possession. Featherstone, they get another 6 as the Kiwis can't hang on to the ball. So this is a good period for them. Here's Clark, met by Kawiti. Good aggressive defence by the Kiwis here. Here's Roparty. Chance here. Good front-on tackle made by Kurt Sherlock. Now Banks, up to Clark. Clark flicks it underneath. Good pass to Dakin. And hello, someone's being called out here. Brendan Tudor again. Well, that's the second time in the game that Tudor's been called out. And the referee's going to have a word with Wayne Wallace. So Ian Smales kicks his second goal, and 22 minutes now gone in the first half, and the Kiwis lead by 10 points to 4. Plays it quickly. On pass across the row party. Oh, and he couldn't get it away. Well, he did get it away. Nikau calling Taiwa in field. Taiwa well taken by Ian Smales. Here goes Mike Kawiti. Good solid tackling here by Featherstone. Taiwa. And here comes Tuta. Now Bancroft, out to Clark, offside. Kick here of about 43 metres for Phil Bancroft, and he kicked it beautifully. Never looked like missing really, so that's 2 more to the Kiwis, and so they now lead by 12 points to 4, 5 minutes before half-time. Kick off from Tim Sharp, down to Tuta. Tuta hands it up to Taiwa. Running up strongly, Fetu Taiwa, almost to the quarter line. Away goes Wayne Wallace, up to Kawiti. Kawiti straightens it up. Now the kick and chase. What an intelligent kick. Drummond looks to be winning the race back and gets it over the line. Mike Kawiti sizing it up quickly and put that long, intelligent kick for his Kiwi teammates to follow. By Smells, the Kiwis got to let it bounce. Comes to Ewe. Up to George Mann. Another solid run by Mann. So now Wallace. Up to Leota. Leota. Gets over the quarter line. Here's Bancroft. Nikau has a run. Nikau getting through. Popped it up nicely for Watson. Here's trouble for Featherstone. Watson going close. And is he across there? Let's wait for the referee. Yes, it is. Another one for Dave Watson. His second. Well, once again, it was good build-up work by the Kiwis. And the finishing touches again applied by Dave Watson, whose form has been most impressive in the last couple of weeks. And an irresistible charge to the corner results in yet another Kiwi try. Tim Sharp then to restart for Featherstone. Oh, he's kicked it too far. So the Kiwis have possession right back on halfway. Now Wallace puts it on the mark. Kiwis just 20 metres out from the line, and away goes Taiwa. Good run by Fetu Taiwa. Not too far away from half-time. The Kiwis leading by 16 points to 4. Here's Wallace. Wallace up to Nikau, and Nikau going, and is he there? Yes, he is. Teferi Nikau gets the try, which resulted right from the kickoff when Featherstone kicked it out on the full, and it was a good run by Taiwa. And then Wayne Wallace made the last pass to Teferi Nikau, and the Kiwis have their 4th try of the match. Try converted by Phil Bancroft, and the Kiwis threatening to run away with this game. So now Tim Sharp hoping to get it right this time. Kicks it down to Taiwa. In fact, it's Watson, and he brings it up. And the whistle goes. That's half-time. Impressive first half by the Kiwis. They've scored 4 tries to 0. And they lead at the break by 22 to 4. Lead at the break by 22 points to 4. And Featherstone have made a change at half-time. They brought their veteran prop forward Jeff Gratian on the field. He's the 40-year-old, former Great Britain international. And let's see if he can make any difference to this match. Great opportunity here for the Kiwis. Picked off the back by Tudor. Now Bancroft. Here comes Nikau. Nikau still going, offloads it nicely, and the try is scored. The try is scored by Brendan Tuta, but it's a forward pass, I think. Well, Nikau fought his way through and offloaded just forward. Tuta got across the line, but no try. Clark up too sharp, up goes Bell again. He's done a heap of running tonight. This time Featherstone work it away to the right. It's in the hands of Gary Price. 8 minutes gone in the second half. No addition to the score. 22 points to 4 it was at half time. Here goes Smith. Good run by Smith, but the ball knocked away. Carry on, said the referee. Another 6 and back. So Featherstone a little fortunate there. And they get another 6 tackle. There's Ropan. To Bell. Bell did well. Back it goes to Clark. And Clark gets the try. The New Zealander, Trevor Clark, gets the first try for Featherstone Rovers after 9 minutes in the second half. Well, it was all about good following up, and Clark took the final pass and just had the way on to stretch across and score close to the post. Ian Smales adds the extra 2, and a good start to the second half by Featherstone. It's now 22 to 10 for the Kiwis. Featherstone quite a revelation here in the second half. Up it goes to Gary Price. Featherstone hammering away here. They've already scored 1 try in the second half. Price plays it. Up to Bell. Kiwis holding, but only just. 22 points to 10. Featherstone battering away at the Kiwi defence. Now Smith, back to Grayson. Grayson trying to offload. Pops it up to Smales. Smales to Smith. He'll unload, he does. Bell, ball everywhere. Finally it comes out towards the centres. Price trying to free the arms. And that'll be the last tackle. Desperate stuff here from Featherstone. Big kick and chase by Tim Sharp. Anybody's ball. And here's a chance. Well, Featherstone have their second try. Well, the try came from the big kick on the last tackle by Tim Sharp. And the ball bounced clear. And it finished up with number 4, Tim Sharp. And he dived across in the corner. And suddenly, Featherstone are back in the game. Ball coming on the Kiwi side this time, and in fact Brendan Tuta flicks it away nicely up to Watson. Now here's a chance. Dave Watson lands it over the top, and Kurt Sherlock, unselfish, and the try goes to Fetu Taiwa. But it all came from the scrum, and good work by Brendan Tuta. Rather than pick it up, he just flipped it up, and Watson straightened up with a good run. And it looked as though for a moment as though Kurt Sherlock would get the try, but Sherlock, just to be on the safe side, gave it away to Fetu Taiwa, and the Kiwis scored their first try in the second half. Now Bancroft attempting to add the extra 2, and he's done just that. And so the Kiwis move out to a 14-point lead. It's 28 now to 14. Nikau in possession, just out from the quarter line. Taken away by Dave Ewi. He's had a pretty quiet game on the left wing so far tonight. Play hasn't really gone his way. Wallace looking for the next runner, and it's going to be George Mann. Mann gets to within 5 metres of halfway, taking a bit of putting down. He's popped it up nicely for Wallace. Now Bancroft looks in field for Leota. Here's Francis Leota. Oh, they won't stop him. The big prop forward is away and under the bar. Well, all the good work was done at halfway by George Mann. They simply couldn't put him down. He struggled and battled and finally flipped it away to Wallace. And Wallace found Leota. And look at the pace for the big man as he just stretched away and clean under the post for yet another try. And that's 5 goals tonight for Phil Bancroft. And now the Kiwis can smile again after their early second half problems, and they're out to a 34-14 lead. He plays it to Bancroft. Now Watson. Pulls Watson round again, does Tuta. Nikau just on the Featherstone side of halfway. Now Wallace. Wayne Wallace pops it up to Edwards, gives it across to Taiwa. Here's Petu Taiwa. Support from Mike Kiwis. Kiwis back in field. And here's a try. And what a good one for Fetu Taiwa, his second. Good combination with Mike Kiwis. And the Kiwis score their 7th try of the night. Good work by Kiwis, who was able to bring it back in field and once again link up with Taiwa, the winger. And Fetu Taiwa has his 2nd try of the evening. Goal number 6 tonight for Phil Bancroft. And the Kiwis now 40 and Featherstone Rovers 14. Manning took it quickly to himself. The Kiwis were well awake to that. So now Bell goes in. Bell feeds it up to Fisher. Kiwis making the tackles that count. They lead by 40 points to 14. Now Smith getting close to the line. About 5 minutes left in the game. Featherstone, I think, are through. They managed to just dive through and score a try. Males puts it through. So there have been plenty of points scored here tonight. 40 points to 20, the Kiwis lead. Now Tim Sharp looks for Bell. Glenn Bell, the New Zealander, who's played pretty well here tonight. He's generally taken the ball up strongly. Ian Smales, number 6. 40 points to 20, the Kiwis lead. 7 tries to 3. Here's Gratian, trying to free the arms once again. Smith. Adam Manning. Kiwis have Sam Stewart, number 17, on the field now. Just having a bit of a run. Mike Kiwis charges the ball down and wins possession. So Stewart now. Away to Man. Man across to Sherlock. Nice little pass to Leota. Leota again takes them all on. Leota still going. Just 10 metres short of the line. Here he goes in. Looks it across to Stewart. Here's Bancroft. Kiwis must score here. Sherlock pops it out and Kiwis will get the try this time. Try number